Welcome to Rowdy Rants. I'm Rowdy. Thank you for coming. I feel like I should say let the games begin. Trump has announced his nominee, which, if I'm saying this right, it's Amy Coney Barrett, conservative woman with 7 children. So that alone, along with her being a successful jurist nominated for a seat on the U.S. Supreme Court, is just going to drive the Democrats batshit crazy. You got to give Trump credit. Trump's a businessman, and he chooses along business lines, and he has chosen somebody who will go about the business of the court, and that would be Amy Coney Barrett. You gotta love it. He couldn't have picked better. I'm out here in the morning. I've got the morning sun streaming in, so you'll have to excuse the quality of the video. You can't do anything about the sunlight. Of course, this is going to make the Kavanaugh hearings look like a carnival ride. I wish I could march a jigsaw out here and have him say, let the games begin, because that's what it's going to look like. And she's still going to get confirmed. This whole deal about how he shouldn't do it, that's a bunch of bullshit. And they know it. Everybody knows it. You've got some people that would like that seat held over for after the elections, just in case Dopey Joe wins, which he's not going to win. You guys, even with all the mail-in voting and the scams going on, Trump's going to win. It's not going to be a landslide. It's going to be a tsunami. It's of particular interest, supposedly, the Catholic ethos and the U.S. public ethos are incompatible. It's stated quite clearly that no practice of religion shall prohibit somebody from being appointed to office. So this is ridiculous. This is once again the left spewing bullshit. And I don't even understand where the Democrats are coming from on some of this crap. If you want to actually find facts and look and learn something, go check out the facts on the issues. Whenever the president and the Senate are from the same party, they seat a justice in election years and any other time. If the president and the Senate are different parties, no, they don't. It would be the exception rather than the rule. And anything else that the Democrats are telling you is a line of bullshit. It doesn't happen. And just because it's an election year, I don't care if it's 10 days before the election. If they can run through the process before January the 15th, they seat the nominee. That's the end of it. Go enlighten yourself or die in the dark. I can't tell you the number of times you hear bullshit from people because all they quote is what they hear on media. They don't bother to check it out. They don't bother to educate themselves. And honestly, I've reached a point in my life where it's not worth my time to, debate somebody. If they want to be stupid, they're going to be stupid. Willful stupidity seems to be a hinge pin in politics. One thing I wanted to talk to people about, though, is I want you to remember something. We are all the deplorables. When you listen to the media and the lines of just crap that they're spewing out about COVID-19, crap that they're spewing out about politics, they expect you to take this stuff and run with it as gospel because that's what they want. Okay? That is exactly what they want. And don't think there is not an agenda, because there is an agenda. And that agenda is to keep the public occupied. It's like the man behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I am the great and powerful Oz. And they want you to be stupid. If that means you're willfully ignorant, that's fine. They don't care why you're ignorant, but that's the way they want you. We are all the deplorables, every one of us. And the thing about it is Donald Trump is a businessman. He doesn't view this. He doesn't see things this way. He's the one pulling the curtain back, showing the man behind the curtain. Am I saying Donald Trump's, clean? No. No businessman's clean. You don't survive in the swamp if you're clean as a whistle. You sink. That was proven dozens of times with candidates that were just too squeaky clean and couldn't manage. Look what they did to Jimmy Carter. And Jimmy Carter was pretty doggone clean. One-term Democrat president. The man just was not fit for politics. And he really wasn't fit for business. He was an academic. I think they underestimated the swamp when Trump ran. You can't drain the swamp. It's too thick with sludge, and it's too big. The thing you can do is starve the swamp. And that's what Trump does. He's figured out you can't drain the swamp. But he does know how to starve it. And that's what he's been doing. And that is exactly why you have this leftist media that relentlessly headhunts him. All you have to see the proof of this, all you have to do is watch Jim Acosta and the presidential briefings. Anything he can find to say that's controversial, he says. And he always forms it in such a manner as to already impose guilt upon the president and ask the president for a reaction to it. He never provides proof of that guilt, ever. And that's the way that a leftist does things. A leftist will take a situation and they will present it as settled politics. That's how they do the environment. That's how they're doing the global warming. It's already settled politics. We're not even going to discuss that. We're discussing what it's doing and how to fix it. And you're not allowed to debate whether or not it's factual. If you try and debate if it's factual, well, we have thousands of signatures from scientists. Okay, well, I'm sorry, a signature from a scientist on earthworms is not what I would consider an authority on the environment. A signature from a scientist in political sciences is not an authority on the environment. We have about 100 years, which is not even a drop in the bucket of research and records for weather. In the meantime, they absolutely ignore history, which is rich and replete with information about the environment. Do they use it? No. As a matter of fact, they'll debate it in a heartbeat. Why? Because it debunks them. Be the deplorable that speaks out. Be the deplorable that finds the facts and quotes them back. Be the deplorable that points out these huge gulfs of information they refuse to see. And remember, anytime you're dealing with the left, it is not settled science. It is not settled fact. None of what they talk about ever is. They present it that way because then they have you talking on their point. I'm Rowdy. That's my rant. Have a great day.